Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschoolology. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I have an upcoming 9th grader, 5th grader, 1st grader, and kindergartner. So all 4 of my kids will officially be homeschooling this year. And it will be our 10th year of homeschooling and my first high schooler. So a big year for us. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here to chat with me today. And today's video is going to be my monthly update. I don't always get to these, but I try to get to them as much as possible. And today we'll be updating you on the month of July for 2024. So let's dive in. So I normally do these videos in 3 parts, but I kind of cross over a bunch. So I may or may not put timestamps down at the bottom, but the 3 parts I like to cover are my personal life. So my personal life, and then I have like a job, and I fill you guys in on kind of like that and all that kind of stuff. And like any trips we did and things like that. Our homeschool life. And then the channel and like what I had, kind of review of what we did and what we have coming up. So let's start with personal life. Everything's been going pretty good. I got a haircut. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I cut off like a lot, like several inches. It was just too long and too tangly, and it is so hot in Florida. It's just been brutal. I mean, I think we forget how hot it is usually, but I'm like, golly, it's only July, guys. It's gonna get worse, and it's so hot. And so I did get a haircut, and really that's kind of all we've had going on in July, and I'm excited about that because I made myself a promise that I wasn't going anywhere in July, and I wasn't going to do it, and I was very tempted, and I almost did. I was this close, but then we had family coming to us, so I couldn't leave, and so I'm really happy that we were home this month. My kids have gotten a little bored, but that's how the life goes. But it's been really nice to not be packing or unpacking or have anywhere that we have to be or traveling or any of that stress, which we absolutely love traveling. We are a traveling family. We do it all the time, but I really needed a break. And I've been saying this since 2023 and we just really hadn't had a break. We kept going and we kept doing, even though I said I wasn't going to. And so July, I put my foot down and I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not going anywhere. I was very tempted, but I didn't. And so it has been really nice. I have gotten so much done in all my areas that it has been just really nice to kind of check off those boxes, but also have time to relax and not feel guilty about relaxing and not getting anything done. So it has been really nice. Haven't had a lot going on. I did do 2 classes this month as my job. I teach baking classes. And so I did 2 private lessons this month, and they were really fun. It was for an elderly lady who really wanted to learn how to pipe, and we just had a blast. She brought a friend. They were a hoot. We had so much fun laughing together. And so it was a really good time. And that was really kind of it for our personal lives. We had family visit who haven't visited in a really long time. They actually lived with us for a little while. It's my cousin, and him and his wife lived with us while he finished school, and so college. And so it was really nice to have them back and just visit, and we didn't really have major plans. We just went to our favorite restaurant that we used to go to, and then we just kind of vegged out with each other, played some games. It was such a nice visit, just low-key, having fun with family we don't get to see often because they live 6 hours away. And so, yeah, so we had a really good July in terms of like just low-key. Now, my kids will tell you they've been bored a lot, even though I planned play date after play date after play date after play date. But, kids will be kids. So let's move on to homeschool life. So we did not homeschool in July, like I said we were going to. I just kind of was like looking at all the things that my kids are working on, and I was like, we're kind of at a good place to just kind of end it here. We'll pick up, you know, where we left off for some of the kiddos, and you know, we'll just get to it later. And my oldest daughter is going to finish this week. This is like the last week of July. I try to plan these as close to when I post them as possible. So this is that last week of July into the first week of August. And so she's going to wrap up the 2 workbooks that she has like 2 lessons in each one. So she's going to wrap those up this week. And that's it. That's all that my kids have been doing. So we were going to start, today, in fact, was the day we were going to start school for the 2024-2025 school year, but I have already pushed that back a week. I kind of said it that early with the mindset of you're probably going to end up pushing this back. And so I kind of said it a little bit earlier for that reason, knowing myself and knowing how I am. And so I'm okay with pushing it back. So we'll be starting August 5th will be our start day. And so I have been, you know, just at it, working at getting my homeschool planner set up. I'm using Homeschool Planet. So excited. I have a video here where I share all the initials about it, and I have a video coming up I think next week that's like plan my first week with me, so you'll see like all of the, you know, what I did to set up for all of my kids. My older daughters are going to have their own login, so they're going to go in, check off the stuff themselves. I'm so excited about it. It's going to make my life so much easier. I've been able to like pre-plan things out, which has been a struggle for us. A lot of times we don't get to things because I didn't have the time to like pre-plan it out, you know, like especially like science or history, like I didn't get all the stuff ready. So I've been able to like pre-plan all that out. So now all I have to do is gather materials. Everything else is done for me. I know what we're doing, you know, what worksheets we're doing, what activities we're doing, what it's like all pre-planned out for me, which I'm so excited about. So obviously that has taken quite a bit of time to get set up and ready. So that's what I've been working on, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in that video coming up. But yeah, so that has kind of been like my homeschool life has just been ordering all the things, getting all the things in, organizing all the things, loading them all into the Homeschool Planet planner, and just getting everything set up, cleaning out the room. I'm only about halfway done with that. I started it, but I gotta finish it. So I do have like, as you can see, I've been planning. This is why this cart is over here. It's normally over there up against the wall, but it's over here because I've been planning and putting things in and doing all those kinds of things. So, but I do have like all my new teacher manuals in here, and everything that we need to get started for the next year. The only things I haven't done yet is like cleaning out the old work. Well, I cleaned it out of the bins. Their bins are over there. But I haven't like organized it and put it together. And then I have like an area, my doom pile area over here that I need to like clean up and deal with. And some of the stuff over here, like I have rice bins for the kids to play with. They don't really play with them anymore. They're kind of getting beyond that. So I'm going to clean those out. And yeah, so I still have a little bit to do on that. I do have a video coming out on that soon of like my, you know, overhaul, clean it out, get it ready for the next school year kind of thing. And so yeah, that's kind of been what has been going on in the homeschool world. Not a lot of actual school, but it's okay to take breaks, and we do. And my youngest daughter actually said, "Mom, can we do school?" the other day, and got her book and came and sat down, and we just reviewed her letters and things like that. So it's not like they're not doing any learning. They're always learning. Life skills are, you know, they're learning, getting more chores now and doing all that kind of stuff. So they were still learning, but it just wasn't like dedicated sit down schooling time. I am the chair of our co-op. I work with a group of ladies to like run a co-op, and we've been really heavy at that because that starts up in August. So we've been needing to like get everybody enrolled and registered and you know, paid and all of that because we have fees and a rental and all that. So we've just been really busy with getting that stuff together. So yeah, so that's kind of just been how I've been spending my time that I would have been spending schooling my kiddos, is just like prepping and getting ready for schooling my kiddos very, very soon. All right, so let's talk about this channel. If you missed anything in July, I had some really good videos on, like, you know, is homeschooling worth it? That was a really fun collab that I did with some other homeschool moms. I did a splurge and save, like when do you spend your money on something quality and when is it okay to save and buy something cheaper. I had a Whalebot review. My kids are loving that thing. I had an update on the writer's workshop from Layers of Learning. So all of those videos you can find on my channel. And then for the upcoming month, I have that room clean out and a plan a week, my first week with me. I have a collaboration coming with the secular homeschool mamas. That's our first day of school. We're all going to share like our first day or week and see how that went. I have another collab coming up that I'm excited about, a program to show you guys that I'm excited about. And then I have a requested video that you guys request a lot, and that's schooling multiple levels all at the same time. So I have a video out where I share like how I school my older kids while I have younger kids. That's an older video, obviously. But this one is going to be like how to use homeschool all of your kids at one time. And so I'm excited to share that information with you guys. I do have another spot or two that I could maybe pop a video in. So if there's something you guys want to hear about, let me know. I'm also planning out, obviously, into September and October. So if you need, or if there's anything you guys want to hear about, anything you need me to chat about, any of the new stuff that you see me bringing in, do you want a review on those, any of that kind of stuff, let me know down in the comments and I will be happy to share that with you guys. I think that's going to be it. So while you're down there, I hope you would subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, you can always check us out over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. And yeah, so how did the month of July go for you guys? Did you guys have a good month? Were you schooling at all, or did you take it off and just enjoy your time, like kind of like we did? Or, you know, what's up? Talk to me down below. And I hope you'll come back and chat with me again real soon. Bye.